There are many selection methods and combinations available in TrueSpace. This tutorial will cover just the options and methods. Click on the Tank 2 object for this demonstration. The selection methods can be found here. The Selections Options panel is displayed with a right-click on any of the selection method tools. The first selection method is the Freehand selection tool. You simply click and drag across the object and select faces. In its default mode, you can make multiple passes without undoing previous selections, like so. By holding down the Control key and selecting a face, we can select all the faces that have the same material. In Point Edit mode, sequential clicks on different materials while holding the Control key will create material group selections. Not only can we change the selected materials to something else all at once, we can perform geometry manipulations on the faces like so. The next method is the Rectangle Selection tool. With a click and drag, we create a selection window. All features contained in the window will be selected. Unlike the Freehand selection tool, in its default mode, this tool will create a new selection with each click and drag, undoing the previous one. This method will work in any view, but can be very useful in alternate views, allowing exact selections like this. The last method is the Lasso selection method. With a click and drag, this method produces a freehand curve that defines the selection window. The curve does not have to be closed to select features. Like the other methods discussed, releasing the mouse concludes the selection. Like the Rectangle Selection tool, a new selection will undo a previous one while in the default mode. With the Options panel, we can change the behavior of these selection methods. With Add to Selection checked, any subsequent selections will be added to the previous one, like so. Note that different selection methods can be used and combined to create the final selection. With the Select Subset checked, only portions of previous selections that fall within the selection window will be retained. With Remove from Selection checked, the portions of previous selections that fall within the selection window or under the freehand swipe will be removed. Notice that both Add and Subtract can be active at the same time. This creates a toggle mode. New selections will be added and previous selections will be removed. With Backside checked, features on the backside of the object can be selected. The previous selection we made before will now go all the way around the object. With Highlight checked, the features that fall within the selection boundary will be highlighted. For slower machines, this may be turned off, but can result in unwanted feature selections.